course, you know, Beau and Luci are here. They were talking to Meredith, but one of their fans, one of their Y-101 fans, is on the phone, and I guess you're the one that called the other day and requested Deeper Well. His name is Tim.
Oh.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hey, ladies, how y'all doing?
We're doing fine. How are you?
I'm well.
Well, thank you so much for requesting Deeper Well. That's awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll get you some big-time airplay with it. I really like that song.
Let me ask you, what do you like so much about it?
Just everything. It's got a good rhythm, beat to it, and then the words have a meaning if you think about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're glad you like it.
And I'm looking forward to hearing more of your music.
Well, thank you. We really just wanted to take that song that we love so much by an artist who has inspired us in so many ways and put our own spin on it. And we're very, very focused on, like you said, the rhythm. And so we always start with drums or bass or something like that and build the song off of that. And I think that really kind of gave it its own little color and its own spin.
Y-101?
Yes, sir. This is the England Harris fan.
Hello.
Remember me?
Yeah, we do.
Hey, I want to say, don't tell Annie Lou, but I think y'all do a better version of that song than her.
Oh, wow. Wow, that is quite the compliment.
Well, it's the truth.
Well, thank you so much.
I'm proud of y'all. You're doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Looking for the water from a deeper well.
Beau and Luci on the Y-101. They're here in studio doing Deeper Well off their album Fire Dancer. Y-101?
Hello, Barney.
Hello?
I want to know what their greatest inspiration is for their music.
Ooh.
Wow. That's a hard
Yeah. You know, we are inspired by so many different artists that we grew up listening to and that have really influenced us in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. But I think as far as, you know, writing our own music, all we try to do is to tell our story and to write about the things we've experienced or the people close to have experienced. So I guess life would be our greatest inspiration.
Oh, that's so wonderful. That's right. That's what you go through with life.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are great.
What do you like about their music?
The stories is beautiful, you know, of life, and I'm going to do everything I can to get there. It's going to take me a journey, but I'll get there.
Great.
8:22 now on the Y-101. Tone's here. He's arranged this whole thing with Beau and Luci, and we're going to play another song. This is a long one. It's called Muddy Water. You sang that song when you were here last time.
Mm-hmm. We did, yes.
We did.
So-
We'll be singing it this time, too.
So what is the story of Muddy Water?
Well, Muddy Water was, it was started while we were visiting Rose Hill Cemetery in Macon, Georgia. We were there to see Greg Allman perform, and we kind of went on a little bit of a pilgrimage to the different Allman Brothers sites there, to the Big House and H&H Soul Food, and we ended up the day at Rose Hill where Dwayne and Barry were buried at. And, you know, we were just so inspired by the whole spirit of Macon and the history and all the soul that was there, really. And we had the chorus to this song written before we left Rose Hill Cemetery.
Muddy Water, it made me feel like I was on the banks of the Okmulgee, you know, looking at that muddy water in that river.
Jump.
And, you know, I love... Did you write that song, or?
We did, yes, sir.
That's very good, because I heard the Allman Brothers' influence.
Yeah, we love them so much.
Some of the chord progressions, it really reminded me of them. And toward the end, there was a guitar that sounded just like some of their stuff. And there was one part, this was like a chorus of singers toward the end. Not before the hymn thing, but, you know, when you were still doing the other part. And it sounded like Ghost or something. I was thinking that.
Oh, you mean way back there in the back?
Yeah.
I heard that, yeah.
That must be the...
But that was y'all. That was them.
That was our ghostly versions of us. Our
Wayne
ghostly
Allman.
backing vocals.
But that was really cool. I liked it.
Well, thank you.
Beau and Luci on Y-101 with Muddy Water and a hidden track, and we have a gentleman who's been sitting by, I guess, waiting to ask some questions. Sir?
Yes, how are you doing this morning?
We're doing fine. How are you?
All right, and welcome to Toombs County.
Thank you.
I got a couple of questions here.
Okay.
How did you get started into the business? Do y'all do duet or solo? And how long have y'all been singing?
Well, we're sisters, so we actually grew up singing together and in church, and that's kind of also how we got started in the business. Is, you know, we grew up singing in church, and we knew we loved it, and then eventually we just got to the point where, like, you know, this is what we're meant to be doing for the rest of our lives.
This is what we're being called to do,
Right.
and we were surrounded by music growing up. We were very involved, like she said, in church choir, and our parents had an incredible music collection, so we were hearing everything from gospel to rock and roll, and that really, it has influenced us, and I guess helped us create this, you know, the music that we do in our own sound. What was it?
The other question he wants to know, do you ever just do solos?
We do not.
We don't ever do, like, whole songs by ourselves, but obviously throughout the songs are parts that I sing and parts that she'll sing. And
Definitely, but we've figured out that we're generally better together. So,
But your voices are different, even though you're sisters.
Right.
So you're higher.
Normally I am, yes.
Beau is higher. Luci is not lower, but
A little bit lower.
anything else, sir?
Yes. Do they have their own bus that they travel around on, or do they have fly around? I know earlier you said that they landed a helicopter out there.
I could have been lying, but I don't know.
we have not gotten to the bus or helicopter stage.
Yeah, our bus is a Ford Expedition.
Yeah.
So.
All right. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you so much.
He's gonna dance in the fire. He's gonna dance in the fire. He's gonna ride her name all the sky. Like a white-hot flame, burning through his veins. Gonna dance in the fire. They say he wanders far from home, where darkness has a name, shielded from the shadow by the living flame. Tales from far and wide speak of impossible things. It brings life to their nightmares. It brings life to their dreams.
When we started work on this project, we were working from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. almost every single day. So it was just, it was a process of writing and rewriting and recording and going back and changing things or adding backing vocals or harmony parts.
You sound like the Rolling Stones because they like to record like all through the evening.
Yeah, we're definitely
Into the
more
morning.
night owls than morning people.
When does your voice sound the best?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Later in the day?
Probably, yeah, after we've been talking some and,
Yeah.
and been awake for a while.
Who works out the harmony?
It's a collaborative effort, definitely. It's, you know, whoever's hearing a part here or somebody else might be hearing another part or a counter melody here or there. So it's all teamwork, definitely.
Who decides who sings when? They'll work it out?
We fight it out.
I thought you said y'all didn't fight.
We don't fight. No, we honestly, we generally just, whether it's the feel of the song or the overall vibe, it's kind of obvious before we even go into studio or to the booth who's going to sing what part.
Right.
Does this one have any influence?
Mom always has influence. She's the boss lady.
See, we ain't even mentioned her. Y'all need to talk about your mom some.
We could talk about our mother for hours. She's
Really?
amazing and an incredible person and our biggest cheerleader.
Yeah, we like her.
We think we'll keep her.
And your parents are musicians, right?
My dad was a drummer in high school and college. My mom played piano, but she always says that she wasn't actually a musician. She was just studious.
Now, when y'all write songs, do you write them in the house?
Yeah, wherever.
All over the place.
Yeah, wherever we are. We're home so rarely these days that we wouldn't get much done if we only wrote at home.
Can you write by yourselves, or do you have to write together?
Definitely. Well, normally one of us will come up with an idea or have most of a song written, and then we get together and finish it out. But sometimes we write whole songs together.
Mm-hmm.